Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Well guys, as of this video, it's literally less than 3 days until Dying Light the Beast goes live on PC, Xbox and PC. So not long to go whatsoever. Unfortunately guys, the background footage is Dying Light 2. This is me just doing a nighttime chase for the fun of it, because I just completed the game for the second time. Now, after I completed the game for the second time, it got me thinking about Aiden in Dying Light 2 potentially coming to Dying Light 3. Now, if you haven't completed Dying Light 2, I don't want to spoil the ending for you, so if you haven't completed, please click off the video right now, go complete the game, and then maybe come back at some point and check out this video, see if I was right or wrong with any of my theories. Because guys, in this video I want to talk about my theories about Aiden possibly being in Dying Light 3 and how this would come about. So if you're interested in that, keep watching and make sure you do like the video and subscribe to the channel. I have already pre-ordered the Beast, so I will be playing it come Thursday this week. Deluxe edition, of course. Can't wait. Now anyway guys, I'm going to assume anyone still watching has already completed Dying Light 2, and I'm not about to spoil any endings for you. Now Dying Light 2 has got two major endings, pretty much. You either save Lawan or you don't. Now, there's other choices in the game which will affect it, but generally speaking, there's two major endings to the game. Either the X-13, I think it's called, the research facility where Waltz goes to try save Mia, and you basically stop him from doing whatever he's doing, gets destroyed, or the missile takes off and destroys Villador, which is the city I'm currently running around in the background footage. Now, regardless of these two endings, Aiden still does the same thing at the end of the game, in which he walks off into the distance, you know, fearful for the fact that he can't control his volatile side and he doesn't want to be a danger to people around him, or perhaps himself in the process, because obviously people will want to kill him if he's running around as a volatile, which would be kind of sucky, you know, to just get killed during the night when you're not in control of anything. Now, this obviously means that Aiden does, in fact, survive the proceedings of Dying Light 2 Stay Human. He does live to fight another day, so to speak, and he goes off into the wilderness or the road or back on the road as a pilgrim, originally as he was at the start of the game. And depending on your choices, you do see Spike, which is the guy from the start of the game, looking for him. He comes into the bazaar, goes to the bar. I'm looking for the pilgrim that came through here, blah, yada, yada. He's aware he nicked off after either saving everybody or destroying everyone. Depends which choices you make in the game. In this playthrough, I destroyed Villador. I saved Lawan, I'd saved Hakan and stuff like that. They were still alive, but regardless, Aiden's aware. Spike was looking for him, and that's the end of it. Now, as we speak guys, we don't have a legitimate canon ending to Dying Light 2. We don't know which ending the developer has chosen as the canon one, the one that actually happens leading up to the story or the timeline in Dying Light 3. As you know, it took them a while to bring out the canon ending for Dying Light the Following, which had two massively different choices: either blow yourself up or get turned into a sentient volatile as Kyle Crane. Kyle Crane being the main protagonist in Dying Light 3. Now, I'm not expecting, obviously, Aiden to be the protagonist, a playable character in Dying Light 3. That would be kind of silly. However, I do have a theory of how he could be in the game at all, or in any way, shape or form. Two main theories, then obviously there's a third one which I hope is not going to happen, but I will mention that one as well. Now, without spoiling too much of Dying Light the Beast, if you don't know anything about the game whatsoever, you haven't looked into it, you haven't seen the trailer and stuff like that, you've been living under a rock time it's been announced. Obviously, Kyle Crane is half and half. He's human and beast or volatile, and he can swap between the two and have control. Now, towards the end of Dying Light 2, obviously, Aiden starts to turn, and you do get some semblance of control when well, if you choose to save Lawan, instead of killing her, he sort of wakes up, puts her on his shoulder, and dives out of the missile silo before the missile blows up. So there is a bit of control there, and not just pure rage every time he starts to transform. And I think that is the biggest hint. I think personally the canon ending is going to be when you save Lawan and you let the missile blow up Villador, because it would make sense. I mean, Dying Light 3 is going to be in Castor Woods, not in Villador. If Villador was still there, it was a bustling city and stuff, you would think everyone would be going there, because obviously civilization is there and there's people there and survival's there, you know what I mean? So if it's gone, it's being blown up, that would make more sense to me. Now, with that said, guys, here comes my first theory for Aiden's potential appearance in Dying Light the Beast, in which when he walks away at the end of the game and he disappears into the distance and nobody knows where he went. Now, obviously now, after Dying Light the following, Kyle Crane was picked up by the GRE at some point after infecting people, yada yada yada, and then took to a research facility where he was cured or experimented on or whatever. We don't know 100% until the game comes out on Thursday. But I have a theory that maybe Aiden is also at this research facility. He's been picked up by the GRE, he's been experimented on as well, and he could potentially be an ally of Kyle Crane in the third game. He could escape at the same time or even help him escape and die in the process. But I think there's a strong possibility that he is also in the research facility with Crane. Similar scenario, you know, he took to the inhibitors really well compared to other test subjects, and he would be a welcome thing for the researchers, you know, to experiment on. So that's my first theory. Second theory, guys, is that after leaving at the end, he gets exposed to maybe it's a little bit too much darkness, not enough UV rays, and he actually transforms into a volatile and can't regain control. Now, obviously, with his sort of heightened strength and abilities and stuff, he would be somewhat of a super volatile compared to the regular ones running around, and he could potentially appear in Dying Light the Beast as a boss encounter, some sort of like big bad that Kyle Crane has to defeat to pass a certain point in the game, and we're all made aware that who it is, you know what I mean. And I think realistically there's either going to be he's a good guy or he's a bad guy. These are the two main theories for me in the game coming on Thursday. We don't know which. I mean, he might not even appear in the game whatsoever, but I have seen hints from the developers that his story's not over and he will make an appearance in some form. And that leads us to my final theory, which I hope doesn't happen. And that is that he's only hinted at or mentioned in Easter eggs inside the game. Now, in Dying Light 2, there are several Easter eggs planted throughout the game world about Kyle Crane. This was before Dying Light the Beast was announced and before we had a legitimate canon ending to Dying Light the following, where there's like a shrine and this hanging thing, and there's a tape recorder, and there's a deleted scene with Walt's talking about Crane stuff, where he's just referenced to but not actually shown whatsoever in the game. But I'm hoping this doesn't come to pass, because I did enjoy Dying Light 2. Contrary to popular belief, some people do actually enjoy the story of Dying Light 2. A lot of people don't seem to like it, and I don't understand why. But I would like to see my first theory come to fruition. Maybe he's an ally, he's going to help you, he knows how to control the beast a bit, something like that. He can help Kyle Crane learn to control things, or maybe he's offer advice, or even just help him against the Baron. But time will tell, and we will find out very, very soon. Now guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below, make sure you have subscribed to the channel, and make sure you do comment down below any theories you think could happen with Aiden for Dying Light the Beast. I would love to know any other theories that people have, and what do you think of mine? Do you think which one is more likely than the other one to happen? Hopefully it's not the third one, hopefully it's the first one. But like I say, we will find out very, very soon. As of right now, guys, we've got about 50... or maybe it's a little bit less hours until the game goes live. For me, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday, I don't know 100% sure if there's going to be a preload. They haven't confirmed yet, but hopefully there is. But anyway, guys, hopefully I'll see you on Thursday when the game launches. I'll catch you then. See you in the next one.